My friends, hope you are doing well today. Today, I want to work on exercise 2 in our 200 CAD model series. This looks pretty simple, but it's not one sketch job. I'll have to make at least 2 sketches to build this out. So let's get started with exercise 2. So after loading the page in FreeCAD, the first thing is to process the image. What I want to do is I want to calibrate it with the longest dimension available, which is 120 millimeter, right? And I'm going to leave that on XY plane because I want to plan my work on this top view. And let's make that half transparent. The next thing is to adjust the center of the image. Now, if it was only this slot, I would probably take one of these centers and then match it with the axis cross. But because it comes with something else as well, I'm going to make this point as my center. So let's transform the image to make, actually, let's make this point as our center. So that's about right. I'll take that as an okay. Let's take the AC out of our way and start building our axis, our sketch, excuse me. I want to build the sketch on XY plane here. So first thing would be I take a rectangle and make it like this. So the length is given as 100 minus 20, so that would be 80, and the height is given as 120. So these values are given, right? This corner we can work on it later on as a chamfer, but since I'm in the sketching mode, let me go ahead and take care of that. So here it says create fillet in this sketch, and there are two options. It says constraint preserving sketch fillet. So this, if I select this corner would go away and then this dimension will be valueless. So I want to take this constraint preserving sketch fillet and select, make a fillet here and make a fillet there. So although we did the fillet thing, this point is there and that saves us a couple more clicks. And the radius is given as 2 radius 30. So this is 30. Alright. Now let's talk about this inner slot, which is easy. There is a slot button and I want to take a slot and make this radius 15. This is already equal, so I just want to make one of these 15. That's a fully constrained sketch and I am going to rename that as sketch, say base, and that sketch will come up by 20. So let's go ahead and then fix it up by 20. All right, so that's our base, and we have to work on the wall on the side. So it's a similar thing, but it's a smaller slot. So we can use this figure in our advantage. Let me show you how to do that. So if this was the XY plane, so let me see. If this was the XY plane, this face where we want to, this face where I want to build the new sketch would be, so YZ plane. So what I want to do is I want to select this image and change the planes to YZ plane. All right. And where is that? Okay, there. YZ plane. Now this image is transferred there. Let me, and this is where actually making this half transparent pays off, so you can see from both sides. And then, so what I want to do is I want to, so this is the AC, here is the center. I want to take that center here. So let me transform the image one more time. Okay, there. Right there. So okay, I'll take that as okay. So I want to build a sketch on this face following this sketch. So let's go ahead and do that. I want to build a sketch on YZ plane. Since it is on the reverse direction, so we can select reverse direction. So here it's facing the image. So making this image 50% really paid off here, because I can see a little bit through this image. Okay, let's go ahead and then build our sketch. It will be the similar sketch that we just built. So it will be a rectangle. The base is 120. The height is 20 plus 30, which makes it 50, or we can say 20 plus 30. Okay, and let's take this constraint preserving sketch fillet and make 2 fillets, and let's take these 2 and make them 20. So that's 20. Radius is 20. Oopsie. Radius is 20. Okay, and then let's create a slot using these center points. That's too big. Bring it down. It says radius 6. So this is radius 6. So that's a fully constrained sketch. I want to rename that as sketch, say wall. So that's, I'm calling that as a wall. So there, and I want to pull it back by this much, 20. So I want to pull it back by 20. Looks like that's our object. So this object, let me hide this. There, that's our object. Just like that. And if I change this image on YZ plane, XZ plane, and it would actually match up with this picture, this side, which we don't have to, but if we wanted to verify our work, we could do that. I will do that right now. Before, let me make them one body. So that's our fusion. Let me say final object, and just to make sure we did everything right, this is the third image. I'm going to say front view, and let's go ahead and then try to match it up with front view. So I'm going to place this on XZ plane, right? And there, I have to switch it for the last time. Okay, I have to transform it one last time just to make sure we can see that it matches up. See, it matches up exactly as on the side view. So we did everything right, and that's our object. To make sure we see everything, I can make this object 50% transparent and see through that. So that's our object, and that's the drawing in the back. Or we can actually pull that object, pull that drawing just like that, and see that it matches, the object matches. So So anyway, we used um, this drawing to its fullest extent to help us draw this object, and I think having this technical drawing really made things simple for us. I hope you enjoyed this exercise too. I will see you in exercise 3 in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.